Hello everyone, welcome to our video. In this time, we are going to show you the basic use of Cafetrans Espresso kettles. Before we turn to the point, I'll show you a little information about what Cafetran Espresso is. Okay, Cafetran Espresso is a transaction tool that can be used on Windows, Mac, and Linux. It is pre-installed and offers a lot of the same features that Studio does and can accomplish many of the same tasks. Then you can adjust the theme and colors in View menu for all different aspects of the editors as well as the font. Cafetrans Espresso handle a multitude of files formats including Microsoft Word, Excel, PowerPoint, LibreOffice, InDesign, FrameMaker, AutoCAD, and more. And it also allows you to translate and edit bilingual files created by other translation tools with full support for XLIF, STL XFlix, STLPPX, MQXLIF, and TXML formats. After knowing about Cafetrans Espresso kettles, now let's move to how the way installing these kettles in PC or Windows. First, you have to install Cafetrans Espresso kettles in your PC or Windows. Please download the kettles. After that, click Cafetrans install.x to install the programs. In this part, you have to read several information and rules before you surely want to use these kettles. After you agree, and click next until you reach the last slide. Please click finish after you read all the information and the rules and move to the next steps. After click the finish, you have to wait a few minutes and wait the process installation until finish. You wait maybe 10 to 15 minutes, and then after that few minutes you can click finish it as the last steps and the page of Cafetrans Espresso will come out.
One, after you install the application Cafetrans Espresso, so this is the interface of the application, okay? Then here you can choose the source and target language over here, right? Okay, for example, like in this case, I choose Indonesia to English United States, and then you can give a checklist on the web sources. Which do you want to choose or which do you want to use? Maybe, for example, like a DeepL, Google Translate, language tools, tmtown.com, and prosy.com. Okay, and then after that, don't forget to choose the file. For example, I choose Sukrivile, right? This is I want to translate from Indonesia to English. Then click open. Okay, after you click open, don't forget to choose memory and glossary and checklist all of the options. For example, like a project memory and project glossary. Then also giving name on project and client name in the project properties menu. You click it all, you will see the interface. It will appear. This is the grid, this is the L1 and L2, and this is the segment, source segment and target segment. You can write type on the source and target segment. Okay, after you do the translation, so in the target language, it will filter. Okay, then you can see the percentage of your translation and your statistics of your translation. Okay,
We will move to the next step, and the next step is after you have done your translation text, the Cafetrans Espresso
have a feature to correct your translation. You can click the export on the top, and we will appears perform key A before exporting and export current documents. So you have to choose perform key A before exporting, and then it will be like feature to correct your translation. After you click key A before exporting, it will appears some corrections such as text check, punctuation, capital letter, space, number, and etc. So after you have done your translation, make sure your translation will be corrected by this application to make sure your translation is correct. Okay, after you checklist all of the correction of the translation, in the next step, it will appears your mistake. For example, maybe you have mistaken on punctuation or capital letters or mistranslated text and etc. So it will appears above in the top of your translation. After you know your mistakes on your translation process, make sure you revise it and give your correct answer, and then after that click again export, but you choose the export current documents beside the perform KA before exporting. What happened when you click export current documents? It will show you the translation text that you have done. And in the next step, it will appears the save box, or you can save your translation project with the project terms, project TM, and the name of your file. For example, you use documents or Word documents, the result will be on the Word documents too. When you use PDF, and the result will be the PDF too. After that, in the next step, you will click export again, and it appears menu export completed. Then you choose open document to see your translation, and file format is Word documents. So it is the last step, and when you want to see your translation project, you have to click OK to open your documents, or here is the result of your translation in the Word documents.